All right, everybody, and all the IFCs, we are going to learn in this video that how we're gonna log in any file in Moneywide. So first and foremost, you will get a link from our end for any DSA login for any personal loan files out there. So before we go ahead, I'll just tell you a bit about the policies of Moneywide. So in Moneywide, there's a dedicated PIN code as like most of the NBFCs, and if the customer relies on that particular PIN code, we can go ahead and process the personal loan from Moneywide up to 3 lakh rupees. The great part is the customer can get the same day disbursement. Also, there is no mandatory requirement that there needs to be a salary slip for the customer. So if the customer has a account or a PF number and he's getting the salary into his bank account from last 3 months, the client is eligible for a personal loan from Moneywide. So in this particular video, we're gonna see that how we are going to process any file from Moneywide. Okay. So first and foremost, we're gonna come on this particular dashboard. Once you'll be able to get the link from our end. So if you don't, you're looking to get started as a DSA. In that case, we will recommend you, and you'll get a link and a number in the description, wherein you can get in touch with us, and you can actually start your own, independent financial consulting firm, or you can say DSA, because in CreditBharat we have a bandwidth of more than 64 NBFCs across pan India. We have extended support team that will actually help you out. There is no upfront cost in order to join the IFC program. All you have to be is to know and have a dedication towards the work. That is it. So let's coming back to the topic. We gonna first pick up the number of the customer. So we usually recommend for any IFC out there that if you're logging in any file, just have a basic detailed data available with you so that the process will become flawless. Once you're gonna enter the number here, you're gonna get an OTP. Now this particular OTP is gonna land to the customer mobile number. So we're gonna ask customer about the OTP. Okay. So we have dropped the OTP and we're gonna ask customer about the OTP. Now customer is available with me on the WhatsApp. So I've asked him for the OTP and we're gonna wait for the OTP until it comes. All right, so we have got the OTP from the customer and the OTP is 7337. So as you're gonna enter the OTP, you're gonna come up with this particular profile. So here we're gonna pull up the soft approval for the customer. So first we're gonna come back, we're gonna pull up the PAN number of the customer. We're gonna come in here, we're gonna enter the PAN number. What is the date of birth for the customer? The date of birth for the customer is missing in here. So just a second, I'm pulling out the date of birth for the customer in here. So date of birth for the customer is 15/7/1984. Now the 15/7 would be July 15, 1984. 1984. 15 July 1984. So the net take home salary for the customer would be 29,000. As I've already discussed you, the minimum salary requirement for Moneywide is 20,000 rupees. So the current residence PIN code for the customer is anywhere around here, Bangalore customer. So we're gonna enter the OTP for the customer. We're gonna come up for the email address. So here's the email address of the customer. We're gonna copy that. We're gonna paste that. We're gonna go ahead and continue. So you'll get a pop-up that this is the right, PAN card which you're actually fetching about. Now you have to come in here and we're gonna select the private company. The employer name of the customer. In this particular case, the employer name of the customer is Indian Developments Private Limited. So we're gonna pull up here. Let's see that whether it is listed with Moneywide or not. So we're gonna enter Indian Software India. So there should be micro subset company. The date of joining for the customer would be the date of joining for the customer is, we are not certain about here, but if the customer is currently staying in this particular city from past 12 years, so he must have to have a 3-year joining. So we can enter a number that we can rectify later with credit team. Now we're gonna go ahead and click continue, and we're gonna enter the loan amount as per the requirement of the customer. The maximum loan amount that Moneywide process is 3 lakh rupees. So the purpose is travel and wedding, absolutely. Now we're gonna go ahead and click continue. So even if you have entered a maximum amount in here, you can later have the option to actually change the amount and the tenuity for the loan if the customer will got the sort of soft approval. So we have to wait for 30 seconds in order to actually wait for the system to evaluate the profile, if that profile is right or wrong or whatever. Okay, so let's wait for another 5 seconds. All right, so it seems that customer is not eligible for the loan in this particular area. So let's say if this particular customer is not eligible, if any customer would have been eligible, you will get a pop-up proving the fact that the customer is actually soft approved for the loan. So once you get that particular screenshot in here, you're gonna take that screenshot, you're gonna send it to our team, and the name and the mobile number of customer. Our team will get connect with the SM inside the Moneywide and make sure that the case will get dispersed. So this is the basic process of Moneywide to actually log in any file. So if you are looking to actually join a DSA with a massive bandwidth and a massive extended support, you can join our channel with CreditBharat and become an independent financial consultant. As I've already told you, there is no upfront fees involved. All you're gonna have is a source of files where you're gonna get it from. You'll get an entire training on the login, client handling, the different products that we are offering as of now. You can visit our website, that is www.creditbharat.com, and in order to know more. So all the IFCs, you can also just go ahead and try to push maximum file, because we have to do a lot of business with Moneywide down the line. And thank you so much, everybody. If you had any kind of doubts, just go in the description. You'll find my number there. You can get in touch with us and you can start working by yourself, become a DSA or the independent financial consultant, whatever you prefer more. Thank you, everybody.